Hey everyone, welcome back. From here, we're just going to continue on with progression now. You should notice that a lot of the NPCs you don't need to talk to, or this NPC over here is gone. We're going to continue down this path here. Item behind the pillar. Now, this place has a lot of corruption, so if you did want to change up your armor sets, for example, like, this is probably not so good. I know the hoodie, this thing here, has great corruption resistance. But it's not so great on the armor front. We might put that on. And we'll go something like that there. Cool. All right, moving on forward. All the purple stuff is just corruption. Grab this. I'm not too worried about being corrupted right now because we're going to hit a shrine quite quickly. Check this. This will give you some purple camellia? Purple Camilla. I'll just call it Camilla. I don't think that's its name. We have a dude over here. We have an item to the left. We have two dudes over here. Oh, they died so easy. And coming through here, you just want to run and then dodge at the end of this. Just because there's a little ambush. Alright. Going down the path that he came from, there's an item at the end. And then going all the way over here, we have a shrine. Just want to see if I can level up my weapon. I cannot. Oh my god. Totally fine. Definitely resting here. Alright. There's a few items that way, but we'll eventually end up there. There's a gunner right up top, so we just want to avoid that for the moment. Coming through this way, we're going to take the right-hand side. We have a spider. Alright, couple of gunners here, so just run in, grab this item. Or not. There we go. And eventually you'll see a little item on a sort of off platform over here. Grab that item, flips on the brake. And we're going to go straight ahead from here. Kill the spider. Kill the dude. And there should be a corrupted dude over here. Cool. Nice and easy. We have an item. Coming up here, there's a dude around the corner. I thought it was around the left corner, it was around the right. Keep following the path. Couple of dudes. Pick up the item, it's okay. Thank you. Up the ladder. This room, you'll notice you've got spike traps. You've also got a pressure plate right in the middle there, so we're going to take the long way around. The Crimson Lantern Fruit. We have the gunner that was shooting us from above, which is now same level. Alright, we're going to go to the right first. Alright, there should be a bambooling up here. Right there. Alright, we have a pressure plate which we're going to ignore. And I feel like there's a dude that spawns behind us. No? Okay, I was wrong. Is that a pendant of some sort? No, it was not. Alright. Now we have a whole bunch of coffin dudes. These guys are much easier to tackle from behind. Alright, some of them spit plague at you. I think it's plague. Now, what this green little status here, I'm pretty sure it's plague. Let's have a look. Blight, my bad. That green status is called blight. What that'll do is it'll pretty much build up a green stat on your health bar. It'll take your health down to like maybe a third or a quarter, and then it'll just disappear. So it won't kill you, it'll just bring your health right down. So just be careful of that. You can get rid of that by using emerald lotus seeds, and purple camellia for corruption. All right, following the main path, come through here. We have a whole bunch of spike traps. So dodge through that. They hurt a lot, so do be careful with those. Grab this here. Now, this charm, the Dracolich pendant, really good for a lot of areas. Now, if you're fighting a boss that will scream and you have to rapidly hit the circle button, you won't need to do that anymore, because it doesn't make you sort of flinch. It kind of makes you like stagger a little bit, but it doesn't make you go into that circle state, that quick time event state, which is great. Pick the ladder down and come over here. Read that with some purple camellia. We have a pot lady. Alright, this will be a shortcut later on, so don't worry about it. And come over. We may you know what, we don't need to rest. We'll just take a bunny bun. Alright, we're gonna come all the way over here to this gunner. Alright, we have a weapon here. This is a lashing whip. This is a really good longsword. I like this one. Oh, forgot to swap out that for a knife. Oh, grab the bird. Moving on, you're going to want some sort of throwable. There's actually an enemy like right where my head is, like right above here. It's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass ambush, so you just want to be real careful. Lock on to whatever you can. Break them down. There we go. I'm actually going to swap out bunny buns for Milia. Now, you just want to be careful of the ceilings here, because enemies can drop down. I'm just not sure which part they do. Emerald lotus seed. Yeah, that's fine. We have this dude who's kind of grabby. You want to be careful of that. This lady who's kind of grabby. And then we have this dude here. Now, this is an elite enemy. No matter what I try to do, I can never really plunge attack this guy, so I've just given up trying. Coming up here, you just want to dash in, and then I was going to say dash out, but or dash out, dash in, but that's okay. Lady, calm down. Thank you. We're going to come to the left-hand side. There is enemies that drops down. I think it's a spider. It is a spider. And nothing over there except for a spell thingy, a skyborn might. That's alright. We'll climb down. Alright, same deal. Run straight past here. Alright. We're going to send the shortcut up. No, we're not. We're going to go this way. There we go. Send that up. Read the note over here. Oh, this is just a another shortcut back to this level. I'm going to take a small pill. We have two dudes over here. Alright, we're going to take a right at this point. This will all link up back here, so don't worry about that too much. In fact, we had an item that we missed up there. We'll grab that on our way back. Oh, blight. Alright, that dude. Another dude. Alright, we're going to come through here. I believe this is where they introduced the screaming enemy. Trap. You want to look for like a fleshy sort of sack. There we go. This thing will scream at you, so just be careful. If you have that pendant, it won't be able to affect you too much, but you do still need to watch out for the corruption explosion thing. Grab the Phoenix pendant. Not entirely sure what it does, but I know it's not my type of pendant that I want to use. Phoenix pendant increases the ailment buildup of throwables. Yeah, so no thank you. Carry on, we have a dude. We just not pick that up. There we go. Alright, so from here we've got the option to go up, which we will because we missed an item. Take out this dude first. Grab the bird. Alright, and go up. So this will sort of link this area back up for you. Alright, this is where we started. Started this particular part of the area, up, I guess. Don't grab the item. There's a thing that's going to drop down. There we go. Now grab the item. Light daggers. Alright, we'll take the path forward. Might as well use a divine ward. There's no point in keeping that there. Nice. Alright, send the shortcut up if you need to. Should have a couple of enemies here. Got me before I could say it. That one. Is there another one? Ah, maybe not. We have a couple of screaming sacks. Just like that. So you can see we sort of still flinch, but we don't have that circle prompt, so that's great. A couple of dudes that fall from the ceiling, I believe. Nope, just a speeder. We have sack. Oh, blight. You know what? I will take an emerald thing. Still knocked off a decent amount of health, though. I hope those coffins fall down there. Alright. Follow the path over here. We're probably going to get corrupted. Right. You want your gourd upgrade. No, the Twin Infant Pendant and the Lost Remains, which is your gourd upgrade there. Twin Infant Pendant's pretty good. Increases stamina recovery speed. Hells yes. It's your Chloranthy Ring of the Wuchang. Right, we have a whole bunch of items and then an ambush of a whole bunch of spiders at the end. And we have a screaming thing as well, so just be aware that that is there. That way. Grab the item. Cool. Moving on forward, we should have a couple of coffins that drop from the ceiling. One there, one there. Nice. Got a couple of guys here. Alright, you can sort of see a dude coming through the back here, so we just want to quickly take him out. You can come down here for a bird guy. It's probably the best place to tackle him from. Grab the item. He didn't drop anything. Alright, and if we backtrack, this will take us along the main path. Following the path with the bird on it will take us to a shrine, which we will be at in like maybe 30 seconds anyways. It's a very short like loop around. The only thing we don't get is this over here. So it's the only difference in that path. Otherwise, you've got a bird. No item. You've got a bird over here. You've got your shrine over here. Can't talk to anyone. Ooh, 2 levels. Strength, and then we'll upgrade our gourd. potency. Cool. Happy with that. Now, at this point in time, we're actually just about to fight a boss. I really struggled with this boss the first time I played this. Now he's relatively easy, but we do want something with a bit more damage resistance. This is DLC stuff. The Radiant armor is pretty good. Actually, you know what? This is armor that you get from normal sort of means, so... And it seems to be the most resistant, except for the Ming armor. Yeah, so the Soul Ritual Robe, that'll probably be the best way to go for this fight. Large enemies, yes. We want Draculage Pendant because, you know, you don't flinch when this thing screams. And Twin Infant, just because you recover stamina faster. I'm all about that. Come over here. We're going to grab the item. You can read that dialogue if you want. Otherwise, yeah, following this path will take us to the bird that we just killed. Now, I'm going to swap out. Purple Camilla is probably helpful to have here. Yeah, I'd say we swap that out for a Steam Bunny Bone because that's what I'm used to, and then that one there. Perfect. All right, so we are going to leech and walk in. All right, so we're just going to dodge towards him to get behind him for the moment. Didn't quite work the way I wanted it to, but that's fine. Leech some of our health back. It's going to do a scream, which doesn't affect us. Alright, and to be honest with this dude, we can actually hide behind one of these pillars here, and he will stun himself. Just got to be careful, because sometimes he does hit us. Alright, once this blue stuff comes up, you just want to run away. And use a Divine Ward, and then when you see the ground go red, that's your time to dodge. Or fiery, orange, whatever. But you do want to keep moving. You'll do this 4 times. Or... I generally get hit with that a lot more than probably what I should. Buddy, you did that to yourself. There you go. So not too difficult. It's mainly that ground phase that he just sits there. I didn't even use a single heal. A spell, a couple of things to give to people. Now at this point you can go and rest. If you did struggle with that fight, you can definitely go and rest. Grab your gourds back. We are about to come upon a new enemy type in a couple of minutes time. And there's no shrine between us and them. Small riddle in that, but meh. Alright. So we're going to use this elevator. We're going to go up to the top. There's actually an offshoot area that we can explore, which I forgot about. So let's do that. Alright, so straight ahead is through here. We're actually going to go behind us. Alright, we'll drop down there in a second. Actually, we'll do that now. Oh, there's nothing here anyway, sweet. Just a dude. I'll switch these back. I didn't actually use a Camilla like I thought I would. Right, coming around the corner here. Spider. God, I hate blight. Drop on down here. Another spider. I don't think he's dead. Oh no, he is. Yep, round the corner here. Get the dude. We have a benediction, which I should really add some benediction to my weapon. I feel like I've been neglecting that a little bit. Alright, and backtracking, we're not going up this ladder now, we're going to go around the corner. Be an item. There is an item. And we're just going to follow this around. So, down. Grab the faint red feather. And then down again. Alright, at this point we have an NPC to talk to as well as one more enemy, and then we've got a shrine. Oh, grab the broken pieces or something like that. Coming through here, I think it's Hey Yozao or someone.
Wuchang, you made
Yeah,
it.
Hey
How's
Yozai.
the arm?
Oh my god, just let me skip.
Wuchang, here. I traded it for locals called piles. I had planned to. And here, the road ahead. I'll scout ahead.
Guy just gives us a whole bunch of crap. The pirate set's actually pretty good in its own little right, so do keep your eye on that when you're trading in and out of armor sets. Right, we have a bird. Now, down here, this may look like a shrine. It is not, alright? So, this is the Wuchang's equivalent of a mimic. Pretty much just buff up however you can and then just go in for the kill. These guys hit pretty hard when they want to. Nice, and now we have a shrine. Awesome. So, before we do anything, we actually have a couple of places to go. We've got the Reverend Temple to see the Medicine Man. Where are you? I feel like he's third floor. Nope. Nope, he's right here. Alright, we got a steam bunny bump from him. And we've also got some stuff to hand over to the merchants. I think just one of the merchants. Oh, yeah, and that's where we are at the moment. So these two here will be done next episode. Totally fine. Going to the Shoe Sanctum now.
What treasures do you have for me today? This,
The
since
Lever
you found
statue.
word, only one Taoist returned.
What are you going to sell me for this?
The others?
Magic damage. We need
If
this
you're
anyways,
curious about what happened,
so grab that for
keep
your
going.
trophy. Eventually we'll grab a lot of this stuff. In fact, this stuff here has quite a huge, like, damage mitigation on it, which
In
is
these
great.
troubled times. Hey, you made it. Got some new stuff for you.
Those, never use those.
Come back soon.
A lot of stuff I never use, but I probably won't ever sell. Alright, and from here we're just going to level up. Alright, basic levels it is. We got 2 of those. Much prefer stamina at the moment. We'll go down that path. Cool. And from here, it's just going to Doom Willow Beach, and we'll start next episode from there. So thank you all for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page. I'll see you here next time for more Wuchang.